Hey, it's BT with the BT Aragon Part D review. Let's get it right on. You know how I like to start it off, man. Moto 3. Damn. Albert Arenas, great race. He did what a champion has to do. Stayed in the top two. He was hard to pass. He did when he got past, he passed right back. But last lap, I gotta get to Jamie Massey of what that did. Home Alone kid, that was incredible. That hurt. That was incredible what he did. The way he stalked him and he made that move. And Ayumi Sasaki, crazy boy. Good job, crazy boy. Let me tell you something. Moto 3 is the best. Celestino Vietti, man, I don't know what it was. Maybe he chose the wrong tire again. I don't know what it was, but he just didn't have that base. But great job at everybody. I'm going to give Rider the race in Moto 3. I wanted to give it to Sergio Garcia. He came from 28th. He could have been in the chance for a podium, and then he crashed. He's actually my heartbreak. Sergio Garcia is my heartbreak from 28th place. I think he got up to 5th, maybe even 4th, and then he crashed out. I felt so bad for that guy, man. He was doing the damn thing. But the Rider of the race, it has to go. I'm going to give it to Sasaki. Jamie Massey, that's 2 on the trot. Good for him. That's 2. I wanted to give it to him, but I got to give it to Crazy Boy. That guy has been through so much in the last 2 or 3 years. He still has the talent, always had the talent. Sometimes things just don't work right. You know, sometimes you try and things don't work right, but you know somebody has the talent. I don't know what it was. Maybe he did some, but whatever it was, he did. He got the podium. He said himself he made a little mistake at the end where he could have won, but hey, he got the podium. Way to go, Crazy Boy. So he's my rider of the race. Crazy Boy is my rider of the race. Ayumi Sasaki. Let's go to Moto 2. Moto 2. Sam Lowe's, man. I love a redemption story. And I've never disliked Sam Lowe's, but I love a redemption story and what he went through at Aprilia. I heard on a podcast where they treated that dude, damn. I mean, and the way he's come back now, and I think he's more grateful his brother was there. You just feel it right, you feel it right here in the heart, Mike. I thought it was great. Good job for him in Moto 2. Honestly, and Marini has to get it on. Marini has to, I don't know, but before we start criticizing riders, one of my favorite riders, I like them all, but I love Augusto Fernandez for some reason because he came out of nowhere. Everybody like, who the hell is this dude? And he came out of nowhere. I love that guy. He and Marini, I think they're hurt. I think Marini's more hurt than people give him credit for. He didn't have a limp. Don't mean he's not hurt inside. Maybe his heart's hurt. But I think Le Mans did something. I think Le Mans did something to him. That was a hard high side. You know, he got checked out. I think he's not really right. They're not saying anything. You know, like asking a motorcycle rider what's wrong. It's like asking a girlfriend, like, everything cool? Yes, I'm fine. You want anything to eat? I don't care, whatever you want. Are you sure we're cool? Yes, I'm fine. No, I'm fine. Don't touch me. So, I don't know, there's something wrong. I mean, we just found out Augusto Fernandez is dealing with arm pump. He dealt with the whole season. That's why results weren't really there. Maybe the same as with Marini. It's like, I don't want to talk about it. Touch me. So maybe that's it with Marini. I don't know. But he's got to come on. In Moto 3, there's 4 guys who can still win this damn thing. I still say Arenas. Oguro is like the Vizioso of Moto 3. But he's still in it. How? I have no idea. But he's still in it. Celestino Vietti is still in it. I think he's like 20 down. But watch Jamie Massey, man. Massey, Home Alone. That dude got a little, he got that swagger. When he crossed that finish line, he went like this. Yeah, suckers, look what I did. And I like that. When you got a little swagger to you, I mean, it wasn't like in your face, but it was like, remember he did it kind of like this? I don't know what that meant, but you know what? I like where he's at. So in Moto 3, I got 4. In Moto 2, there's 3 guys who can still win the championship. It's right now between Bastianini and Lowe's. Watch the next 3 races, especially in Valencia. Oh my God, that's gonna be where championships are decided. Personally, I think. But Bastianini, watch him and Lowe's, see what happens. And Marini's got to turn it up. 2 races to go. I mean 3, but 2. These 2 races are crucial. These 2 weekends are crucial. Watch what Marini does. Yeah, I think watch what Marini does. And the next 2 races, that's one to decide the championship. But somebody can crash. Hey, if you're not in the first 2 rows, anything can happen. And it's dang, all those riders going that first turn, whatever. We've seen it happen. I hope nothing like that happens. I want everybody to be well. Anyway, GP. I didn't know I had one of these. Oh, I look like shit, don't I? Anyway, let's get to GP. I need to back up. I look like pure D shit. By the way, I got this when I was in Madrid for the first time, and Pretty Boy, Cristiano Ronaldo. You know, pretty boy, when he scores, he takes his shirt off and look how beautiful I am. I'm Ronaldo. Don't touch my body. I'm Ronaldo. So if you're a soccer fan, if you're a football fan and you like Barcelona or whatever team and this offends you, I got it because I like Cristiano Ronaldo. And then he left. And so I'm stuck with all this Real Madrid shit. So anyway, if you're Cristiano Ronaldo and you hear this, I love you, bro. Send me some underwear. Anyway, MotoGP, let's get right to it. First of all, I want to apologize right now to Franco Morbidelli, man, because everybody was thinking about, I think Taka's going to win. I think, you know what, I think Fabio might come back. I think, you know, I kind of think Maverick. Nobody picked Morbidelli. Nobody. You know why? No, I'm just joking. I think personally, nobody really picked Morbidelli to win, and what he did, he got the great start, and then he pushed, and I got to give him rider of the race. I'm going to rider of the race, Morbidelli and Iker Luciano. You know who I'm talking about, Iker. He finished in the top 10. Good for that kid. I love him. But anyway, what Morbidelli did, he kept that pace, and he did not let Rins catch him. And those Suzukis, you know, the longer the race goes, Suzuki's coming, and he knew Rins was coming, and Rins couldn't do shit about it. And he was in the press conference. And also, for the championship, in MotoGP, there's basically 4 guys for the championship, okay? 4 guys. Now, you got, and none of them have really won a world championship on this level. I mean, Morbidelli in Moto2, Morbidelli's the only one really in Moto2, but Fabio Rins and Mir didn't do anything in Moto2. No offense to Fabio, but I mean, let's be honest. He came on late, didn't win. Mir had already signed with GP early in his Moto2 career, and it's kind of, he was like, I'm already going to GP. I don't really give a shit. In a way, he was kind of like that, so he didn't really compete, didn't have that pressure from Moto2, even though he won the championship in Moto3. With Morbidelli has won a Moto2 championship, and he also hangs around Valentino. And he even said in the post-race press conference, when you hang around greatness, through osmosis, it comes to you. Even you pick up little things that he's doing. I mean, through hanging out with great people, it doesn't go to reverse. Like if Bill Gates hung around me, he would all of a sudden wake up like, damn, I ain't got no money. I need to go hang out with BT. Anyway, if I'm hanging out with Bill Gates and he ends up broke, man, I have really strong vibes, and they're not good vibes. They're bad vibes. But anyway, you hang around greatness, and that's what Morbidelli's doing. He's training with Valentino. He's talking, they're best friends. They're doing everything together. So if you think about that, they're training. He's picking up the traits on how to be a champion, and he's also won in Moto2. So that pressure, the pressure might get to Mir more than they get to Morbidelli, because Morbidelli's like, hey, I was supposed to be here anyway. You guys have basically disrespected me. Yamaha is even disrespecting me. Yamaha's like, hey man, we ain't giving you no updates on the bike. And he's like, okay, that's fine. So what he's doing, what Morbidelli's doing, if it gets tight, if he wins, if he podiums in Valencia and he goes to Portugal with a chance to win the whole damn thing, watch out for Morbidelli. He's not out of it yet. He's a long shot, but he's not out of it yet. So watch out for Morbidelli for a championship. Let me tell you something. Rider of the race goes to Morbidelli and Iker, but for Heartbreak's got to go to Taka. Man, I love Taka. You can't help but love Taka. I love all of them, but I can see how some people don't like Marquez or don't like Valentino or don't like this guy. But with Taka, nobody dislikes Taka. Taka's like an apple. You know, sometimes people, you take a bite of an apple, you can even lose a tooth, but you don't hate an apple. You go, oh, I lost a tooth. I don't hate apples. You go, get that goddamn apple out of my face. You know, it's like an apple. Nobody hates apples. Somebody goes, oh, I hate apples. So you just go, I'm not really fond of apples. Or, it's an apple. But you don't really hate apples. And that's what Taka is. And when he went down, even he said the pressure got to him. Because everybody's talking about he should win, he should win, he should win. Cal didn't do him any favor by going, Taka should win by 4 minutes or 4 seconds. By saying that, it put the pressure on Taka. First time there. What I tell you, first time on a pole position in MotoGP. Everybody's saying he should win. He pushed too much on a cold tire. Look what happened. So, man, Taka, I feel bad for Taka. I really feel bad for Dovizioso. Dovizioso is so defeated. I mean, you listen to that press conference. He told that, and I don't know who that girl is who interviews those guys after the race. God bless you for answering them questions. I think it has to be a woman, because if it was a dude, if it was me going, hey, man, what happened out there? You just kept going back. I thought you was moonwalking backwards. What happened, You know? So I think it has to be a woman, but she asked those questions, and Dovizioso to go, there's no reason to be positive now. And Petrucci's better. He's like, well, I'm positive about what we did. We didn't have to regret, but we go to Valencia. We see what happened. And he's a little more positive. Pecco's like, hey man, I think Pecco was dressing on the flight even before the race was over. Pecco was done last week. Pecco back now. I can tell when somebody's done, like in a relationship. You're just riding on the worst thing bad in a relationship that's going bad is when you have to go somewhere on a road trip and you know it's over and you both know it's over, but neither one of you guys have the balls to say it's over, and it's just that quiet, that uneasy quiet, like, and you're thinking, man, I should push her out of this car right now, and she's thinking, I should push him out of the car right now. And Pecco was just like, man, I mean, honestly, riding a Ducati now, it's like Mission Impossible. It's like, do you accept this mission on a motorcycle that the front office doesn't even listen to you on? If you accept this mission, this bike will self-destruct on every track that's not a Ducati track. Do you accept it? You're like, yeah, I guess. That's what Ducati's like. It's like riding on a Mission Impossible bike. It's like, hey, I got a factory ride, but they ain't listening to me. I feel bad for Dovey. I really do. What else is there? I think that's about it, man. Going into Valencia, like I said, top 4. Mir, will he feel the pressure? He hadn't won. It's going to be awkward if he wins the championship and they're showing highlights of a guy getting a podium but no wins. I mean, seriously, like, podium, third place, second place, third place. I think you got to get a win. Morbidelli's got 2. Fabio's got 3. I don't know. You also have Fabio. Fabio, like I said, he's got 3 wins. Franco's got 2. He should have had another podium in Jerez. So it's getting good. I'm loving it right now. Rider of the race, I said MotoGP goes to Franco and Iker. Man, I love Iker, man. Top 10 for him. Heartbreak goes to Taka. Like I said, you can't hate apples, and he's my apple. So that's it. Look forward to talking to you guys in Valencia. I'm BT. Leave your comments and criticism. I can take it. I'm a grown-ass man. Anyway, and if you know Cristiano Ronaldo, tell him I need some draws. All right? Until then, you know the word. Bye.